Okay, so let's stare at the screen that's been staring at me. All right, so this is Slay the Princess. First thing it's got thrown at us is a content warning, which is interesting because even like with Andy and Laylee, I don't think I got one of these, so that's exciting. This is a horror game, and it is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website at www.blacktabbygames.com if you need a list of specific content warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering images as well as a parallax effect on rare occasions has called motion sickness in players. If either of these effects cause health issues, you can disable them in the game's preferences. Right out the gate, I don't really have motion sickness, so I should be all right. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There is no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. By the way, guys, this is a love story. All right. This game warned you, and so did I. Look, all I know is we blame Kushang, right? So if any trauma comes out of this, who do we blame? Kushang. I don't even think Kushang's here yet. He'll be here. We'll see. Alright, so there's no game to load, right? Yeah, okay. Preferences. Let's make sure we got subtitles going. I don't know what any of these means. Yeah, I don't really. That'll be fine. Wish I was on PC so I could create a blame Kushang command. Subtitle language. English. Alright, first thing first. Interesting art style. Lovingly hand-drawn. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, by the way, I didn't even notice I got the pristine cut, so that's a interesting thing. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin...
Let me turn up the audio.
...is a princess.
Alright, let me know if that audio's too low or too high.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Oh shit! It's like a D&D thing! Oh! Oh! It's a choose your adventure! Oh! Shit! Okay, we got explore the end of the world. Oh wait, no. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to be in the world is because she's locked up? No. Well, she's evil now. It's already too late. We already locked her up. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget this. I'm not doing this. Have you ever considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I always wanted to offer Monarch Viva la Revolution. Silently continue to the cabin. Turn around and leave. If I hit turn around and leave, does the game just end? Interesting. Let's try the first one. Let's see if we can get some information on why the world's ending.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Yeah, it seems super early for the butterfly branches, but let's go. Okay, yeah, so by doing this, we've already locked off pass. Okay. Remember, there are no wrong choices. This is true. But how can a princess be locked away? I mean, this is my concern, but that's what else we got. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this? That's kind of the one I want. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to be the end of the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though. Can't someone else do that? Okay, it loops back. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. If she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, I'm solid. Let's get this over with. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. I felt it. This is anxiety in a shiny game package. Sweet. I only want to offer Monarch. Viva Lotus. Okay. Where's the one I wanted? Do you have any evidence to back this up?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin.
Fair.
Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Okay. Okay, this is the next one I want then.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Okay. So the good news is the explore options don't advance the game, I'm noticing. So these are all info. Okay.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Wait, does time matter?
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
My favorite thing is, like, sometimes people will be like, there's no such thing as stupid questions. I'll be like, you're right, just stupid people.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Alright.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. There's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
My OCD says the answer is bad and I should feel bad. How about don't tell me what to do, bitch? Okay. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't
Does
it?
it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
Yeah.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Yeah, but princesses are hot.
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules.
Much like in sync, it's gotta be me.
Say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Dick. Slaying anyone at all should be bad.
Like I said, I don't.
Holy shit,
rules,
you're totally
no matter
right,
how
Doc.
much I wish I did.
He totally misled us. Because he's like, I mean, what's so bad about killing a princess? You can kill a fisherman, you can kill a seamstress. I mean, honestly, a seamstress is more valuable than a princess. It's like, wait, killing is wrong regardless. There should be a new, stronger word for killing. Like bad wrong. Or badong. That's right. Killing is badong. Alright, forget this. I'm not doing this. Have you considered?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like
badong.
nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Bitch, you don't know me.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
I don't have to do it. Do I get a reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
What's the reward? That's an interesting way to word that.
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
The Kung Pao reference for Badong. Alright, so at this point we have nothing to do but advance the story. I'm really curious, because when I played DMC5, if you beat the first boss before like the game actually goes, what ends up happening is the game just ends. It's like, congratulations, you saved the world. Let's turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I don't need to know. Oh, it doesn't let you. Okay. Okay, we have to make a choice though. Okay, fine. Your person, I'll go to the cabin. Okay, these are all story progression. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin. I'll talk to the person. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. So like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn before I'll... Let's quietly continue.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Oh, that's weird.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Voice of the hero?
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking
Wait, what?
about.
What? Wait, who was that? What?
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
You dick. Okay, I'm going to the cabin. The game's like, go in that fucking cabin.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods. They ask me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Quiet, continue. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm kind of a dick. Yeah, this is, of all the things that he said here, you're not emotionally blackmailing into doing this. This is the one that pisses me off. This is the same reason I bought Husker Monster Hunter Wilds. Same reason. To force Husker to play it. Okay.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Eat a dick.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Doesn't this path go to the thing too?
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
I don't want to talk to the princess. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I'll start walking a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm just gonna keep trekking through the wilderness to try and find a way out of this place. There's no finding it.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
The music stopped. He's pissed.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
What?
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back.
Is the narrator doing this, or is the princess doing it?
What's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Oh, you're really pissed.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Yeah, he's a really pissy DM. What? Like that? Chapter 1. Defeated.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hadn't this already happened? Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? He's such a busy DM. He started the story anyway. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died. The world ended. What am I doing here? Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin. Yep, okay. Head to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay the princess. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Hey, guys. I know I said we're gonna play Slay the Princess, but this game has now turned into Fight the Narrator. Alright, so this guy's my rival, and we're gonna win. And what a fucking dick. Okay.
Terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Yeah, the walls are different.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Oh, the contrarian.
The
my
entire
other
world
rival.
ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
Fuck you.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
I got a few tricks up
really
my
did
sleeve.
end
Whoa.
last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
Ah, fuck. Voice of the hero is folding.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there.
No, you
It
added the
makes
walls,
sense if you
bitch.
think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Wait, what does that mean?
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
I'm sorry, I need to read these out loud. Oh, I have to go to the cabin now.
Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Fuck you, contrarian.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
This might be a favorite that we revisit.
Let's keep an open mind.
Alright, no more fucking with the narrator. Let's go in the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
Fuck
No,
you.
We're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain
Oh my
this
God,
incredibly
it's-
simple and straightforward premise?
My controller lines everything up.
You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me.
Whoa.
My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you
wait.
through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose
ourselves?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Oh, yeah, no.
Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real.
I'm
Just
scared of
accept it
commenting
and go
now.
with
Twitch
the
may
flow.
ban us.
It really
No,
isn't
it's
hard.
fine. My night's going pretty good.
Okay, I'm fine.
It's our first time playing this game, and we thoroughly
You're
pissed
ready.
off the narrator right to
All
start.
waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Okay. Here's my thing. Right out the gate. Also, yeah, hi Star. What I wanted to do was something like fuck with the knife. But thanks for the follow, Star. Awesome. Okay. So what I want to do right out the gate is I wanted to go ahead and see about like throwing the knife, ditching the knife, bailing the knife, whatever, right? Oh, that's a cute emote. Whatever I could do with the knife, right? But the contrarian like listed everything I could do with the knife, which pisses me off. So you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
Ooh, we should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun? You won't.
Whoa. You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting on the table, door basement. There's nothing else in here. What?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Hey, Husker.
You insisting it isn't there
Those
just
are
makes me
reasons
want
why
to
you
look
don't
at it
hang out
even
here on
more.
Discord.
'Cause you're my boy. Dick. That was passive aggressive as fuck. Let me see.
Now your people can see you where you are
Yeah. I like to be hidden. You
as a
insist.
streamer.
Yes. You insisting there isn't fuck you. You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more. What would you do about this? So I'm playing this game called Slay Your Princess. I didn't know it was a choose your own adventure, and it's really fucking petty. Why?
So,
Because you can fight with the narrator and get into like a dick measuring contest. Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I also want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. It doesn't matter. I actually want to.
We shouldn't waste time preening.
I want
If
to
he is
see what
lying
I
about
look
the
like.
mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless?
That is interesting, right? Because like, if you're playing D&D,
We're looking.
if you're playing D&D, right, and the DM lays out a map, right, and on the map you see a mirror, and the DM says there is no mirror, but like it is like an explicitly like hand drawn in, like the DM put the mirror there on purpose.
yeah.
We're gonna go to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
This mirror's pissing me
This
off.
really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean. Oh, we didn't even have a choice. Oh wait, yeah, we do. That mirror. We're pretty, right? Yeah, we're pretty. It reminds me of the stupid chair from Critical Role.
Oh yeah.
What does the chair mean?
You reach
What
forward
the
and
fuck?
rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
What happened?
I have like a lizard
But
hand.
it was there a second ago. And now it's gone.
You're
You
the
know that
monster.
taking the
I'm the
mirror away
monster.
from us isn't
God
going to change
damn
things,
it.
right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want
We're
us
here
to
for like
see.
2 seconds.
You eat a dick. Did I just get spoiled with that? Like, do I now know I'm the monster? Or is it darker than that? Deeper than that? I don't know. We're gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
No, we just look ridiculous. That makes sense.
Okay, fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it?
Backwards like a ninja.
The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Yeah, you gotta hold it the cool way. Like a karambit.
Yeah, the way you're not trained to hold it.
I mean, if you're gonna, like, assassinate and stab someone, isn't that better?
Yeah, if you know how.
But you can do more stabbing, like with a stabbing action than a thrusting action. Am I here to duel the princess or slay the princess? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're gonna slay. This game keeps calling you. It's incredible. Fuck you.
You switch your grip on the blade.
Oh wait, no, that's right.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
God damn it.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Do we throw the blade out the window? Yes.
Yes! Do it!
Do it.
Seriously. You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess without it. We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that.
We're gonna fight the princess in one-on-one
Sure.
honorable
This place
combat.
is already messing with my head. It would be much
Why?
better if we had a weapon.
And hand to hand.
What's done is done.
We're gonna
Good
Krav
luck,
Maga her.
hero.
I mean, you already got
Lizard hands?
claws.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you already have an advantage.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Hey, dickhead, when you told me to go in the
Nothing here seems
cabin,
to
you didn't say
belong.
anything about
And the
Labyrinth.
closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get.
I turned on
Your
world.
head
I haven't
throbbing with
moved
the
since we
effort of making
started.
sense of this place.
Oh, Monster
None of the
Hunter.
stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here,
Guys, let me know if the stream quality goes down. Oh, wait. That's the wrong stream.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No. No,
Oh.
thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this.
Oh, he's British?
Let's just turn around and leave.
Yeah, he's
This
British.
feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward.
staying in Twitch for
And
quality
whatever
control.
choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I gotta stop listening to Contrarian. All right, take the harsh stairs to the left, take the soft stairs to the right, or take the center stairs. I'm gonna be honest, none of these mean anything to me. Let's go right.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next.
I made a terrible
You
mistake.
barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in.
Is this
First,
intestines?
it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going.
Why
You
is
manage to
the...
fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought.
Yeah, this looks like intestines. Ah, fuck.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish.
Oh, that's really
Till the
cool.
only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Oh, shit.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also
I
still
thought the game was gonna
the same
restart.
person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Choke her out.
The prince.
Oops. The princess, eyes bright, but otherwise shrouded darkness, watch you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Alright. Boss fight. Okay.
Yeah,
What?
boss fight, a paragraph.
You can call
I
me
mean,
princess if you'd
that's how
like.
visual novels work, bro.
Princess.
Oh, shit.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Damn, if only he had a
can
knife,
do that?
I would have made.
I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Huh.
So, before you keep going, I want to talk to you about this kind of game.
Slay the princess?
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like these kinds of games are made with to show off the developer's writing skill more than the development of a video game.
Yeah, they're like visual novels.
Yeah, disguised as a game.
They are games.
Sure.
You get to pick outcomes. You never played dating sims, did you?
I have a girlfriend.
Oh.
To me, these are like
Mini movies,
no, these are like
interactive stories.
the developer wanted to write a book, but chose a worse path for some reason.
I don't know, because I really liked Andy and Laylee, and I really like this one, and I really like friendship. Friendship
Andy
with
Lee
benefits.
and Laylee feels more like a game than this fucking thing, and I've only been here for 5 minutes.
It's fine. I'm enjoying it.
I never said it. You shouldn't. I just said that this is the kind of game that's a
There's-
book disguised as a game.
I think that's the intent. Getting down here was weird. Well, like it's supposed to be like a novel, right? Like it's literally called like a fucking like visual novel, right?
Is it?
I think, right?
Just came up.
Right? Guys, what's the genre for this game? I find Husker's lack of faith
Visual novel
disturbing.
dating sim.
Yeah. Wait, it's a dating sim too?
That's a category that's under.
Ooh.
Voice matters. Psychological horror, visual novel. Oh, the fact that you have like
It's-
lizard man hands isn't really a thing.
It's like Baldur's
Spoiler.
Gate. You fucking asshole. No spoilers. All right, you're not looking stuff up anymore.
That's in the trailer, so fuck off.
I didn't watch the trailer. Everyone told me not to watch the trailer.
Yeah, because it tells you everything.
Dick. All right. Let's get back to the game. There's more of you now.
What I said was, you having lizard hand isn't a spoiler, and you went, "Don't spoil me."
Oh. I think you said me having lizard hands doesn't matter. There's more of you now. Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent to slay you. I'm getting you out of here. Wait, what? Why are these all one choice?
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different.
Hey, one of
You
those girls is really
experience a
fucked
firm
up.
footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Oh,
You find
whoa,
the blade suddenly
wait.
in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
Are we back to the cabin?
falls apart.
Whoa.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
That
We
hurts
should
my head.
help her.
Hold on.
I think
Before
we did
can you
this.
stop real quick?
How surprisingly
Okay.
sincere.
No, I can't stop.
I didn't actually
Okay.
think our actions had
It's
I was
just
gonna
go
say,
consequences.
like, man, Shizo definitely
little
a
late
woman
for
where she
regret,
just wants you to
isn't
fix
it?
her problems. She didn't even try to do it.
Please.
Didn't even try. It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. You just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. I kind of like this one. Oh god. Oh, I made a terrible mistake. Oh, maybe not. I told her I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear you reply. She's gone or replaced with something else.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even go looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
My lack of faith
It's
in
different now. It feels
Your lack of faith of visual novels.
final. Yeah, don't look at it.
I have
I
faith that they're
don't
not a
like that
popular genre.
thing.
I think they're fun. I approach the mirror and I gaze into my reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. What am I? You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
The gift of a fragile vessel. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? I'm curious about the vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. These
Guys,
ones
it's got
are
6 boobs. I'd
contradiction,
fold.
a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Is she like a biblically accurate angel? What are you? Is the end of the world? Let her out of there. Let's say let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks. You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us. How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Are you what sent me to slay the princess?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you. I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But you were always the princess? But were you always the princess, or are you just making her part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends? Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess, stop her destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? How many more pieces do you need?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
I've never heard that one. The to destroy is to reshape. I like it. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
You never heard of that? I've never heard of that. Destruction being like different shape? No, I've never heard of that. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I'm not going back. Let's wait it out.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Let's wait.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Whoa. Whoa. I want This
I
one.
see you have returned to me.
Oh, hey.
Days mean nothing in the maw of forever. I never left your side.
Uh... Okay. Not really a way around this. Let's do it.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Bring the stranger to her.
You're on a path in the woods,
You'll know when you see it.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, I can skip dialogue if I've seen it. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and like skip dialogue, but alright, we're gonna do it again, and this time we're gonna try to just fucking kill the princess. So let's go. Silently continue to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Let's go to the cabin. Was that different?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
The contrarian doesn't exist.
I mean, do any of them exist?
The door to the basement creaks open,
I mean,
revealing
they
a
did last
staircase
playthrough.
faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her
Yeah, she
voice
smells like old
gambles up the
mushrooms.
stairs.
Who's there?
Whoa, she sounds hot.
Dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
All right, have a good night, Husker.
You guys.
All right, hi. Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm really here to kill you. Continue down the stairs. Oh, I could stop doing this. I don't know if it actually affected the stream, but yeah. Hi, checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Let's continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs.
Okay, she's
and
different
lock
this
eyes
time.
with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
You're here now, Kushang. Here to
And
take all
there
the blame.
You are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Oh, okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. So let's try it.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll
Chad,
have
don't
to
forget
get
to
close
spam
enough
I
to use
blame
it.
to remind Kushang of what he did.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Are you sure she's not armed? Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Cold and
You feel
calculated.
flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming.
Do
But I
it.
have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Oh, she took it like a champ. Oh
So
no.
She's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That
The
arrogant,
arrogant look still plastered on her face.
But is it over?
Is it really over?
Really over?
Of course she's dead. I'm not sure. It feels like she has some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was way too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up.
Hell no. Put your
We
guard
should
up.
make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Don't check for a pulse. Get an axe. It's a trick.
I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart.
Burn the witch.
There's no coming back from that.
Wait, but he doesn't talk with complete accuracy. He lied about the mirror.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question?
She is dead. I chop her into bits and burn her. Exactly. I'm getting Evil Dead. There's a
Wait.
pulse.
What was that? You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Bitch.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
Did I save the world?
So close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yo, real talk though. She kind of bad, yo. The razor. This is different.
You're on a path in
The wall
woods,
is gone.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let's see.
he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
The narrator doesn't remember.
This whole thing's a crock of shit.
The
She's
voice
just
that
going to
cheated?
pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again. Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
You fucking liar.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us. Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or
Rebel
if it
Moon,
has, I
you get the
certainly
dime
haven't
store
been a
Zack
part of
Snyder
it.
crock of crap
Like
out of
I
this
said,
chat.
We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Fucking Jesus. You get this Will Smith slap. My God, I've never seen fucking Doc so angry.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's
I didn't
what
even
it
see what
takes
I
to get you
checked.
moving.
What was it? Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Okay.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
That is true. We did not listen to
We
him.
mostly listened to you. How are we supposed to know she'd spring back to life? If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right.
Interesting.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
They didn't. We're back here.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences.
Yeah.
We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I mean, you got to feel the feeling of getting stabbed. I'm sure that wasn't good.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
That Revenge
Had
of
you
the Sith
failed
is the
to slay the
top-selling movie
princess,
currently,
What would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
besides Minecraft.
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
You
At
get
least you
that
know not
dime
to trust her,
store,
but you do realize that everything
Big Bang
and
Theory
everyone
bullshit
includes
out of
you,
here.
right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else. We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're
And yeah, I
careful,
learned that
we
Revenge
should
of
be
the Sith
fine.
shit last night.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Let's talk about the princess real quick.
Just be
Hang on.
quick about it.
We killed each other last time. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time was stab me to death. How could someone like that get in the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods.
Yeah, Revenge of the
Don't
Sith is super good.
overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her?
Look.
Why is...
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Ooh.
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. It's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
I'm really
Of course
special?
you're special. Why else would you be here?
You're right.
If anyone's special here, it's her. Last I checked, we can't get up from a knife in the chest.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Because I paid $15 to be here. That is
You
true.
didn't tell us about her knife last time, though.
That's because she's unarmed. And more that, it's because there wasn't a last time. So narrator's unaware that history repeats.
She just can. But she's still only a princess. You're fully up to the task you've been given, so long as you remember that.
So long as I remember that.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
And bang a princess.
Oh, and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
That's fair, Voice of the Cheated.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
No, I'm the unreliable narrator. I'm telling you how I'm playing the game. Badly.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
She's dangerous,
Don't believe a word she
super
says.
bad. Better
Couldn't
watch
be
out,
more
she'll
on the
take
money.
your cash. She's
We're
a
really doing
gold.
this, aren't we?
The digger.
I say you're
She's a
lost, but I'm stuck here
gold.
with you.
Digger. Do.
We know what to look out for this time. We
She's a
know to be
gold. Digger. She's a gold.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Do. All right. Proceed to the cabin, sir.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The
Interesting.
only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
He doesn't see the mirror again. Also,
There's
the room isn't
definitely a
distorted.
mirror. There isn't. Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
Interesting. I care about whether I'm being lied
As
to.
do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There
So
is
I'm
no
done
mirror.
fucking with the
Why would I
narrator,
lie
but
about
now
something
I'm
so
curious to see
obvious?
how
What
much
good would a mirror
the
even do?
narrator can
If you
see.
waste time
Is he
fooling
lying to
yourself
us
instead
through
of doing what
omission,
needs to be done?
or is he genuinely like unaware? That's kind of like the goal right now. This whole cabin is different than last
Very
time.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Focus up.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. It was there a second ago. Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Alright, let's take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck her up.
The door to the basement creaks open.
He would get on
revealing
real
what
well
must
Stanley
once have been
Parable's
stairs.
narrator.
The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed
Do we have to
into the
put
wall.
Stanley Parable on the list?
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
Okay, wait.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
Okay, wait.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Does
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final
Oh.
step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down. If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
So the first time, like, we mistrusted, like, the narrator and, like, really fucked everything up. And then she killed us by mind fucking us. Then we went and stabbed her, and then she killed us by stabbing us. If we try to stab her again, we already heard that she has something big, heavy, and metal. What is behind her? If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me. Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I like to trust you, but you're being suspicious right now. Can we talk things through? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do it again. Look, I know you're mad at me, but I think we just both need to let bygones be bygones. What happened after you died last time? What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world. You killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. Nobody has to die.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here, right now? Both of us normal and unstabbed.
I never said I stabbed you.
I do have to hand it to her. That's a very good question. And it's one with a simple answer. You haven't slain her yet. So
Wait, did I say I stabbed her?
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience.
Did I say I stabbed her, or did I say we died?
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth. I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
Wait. Okay, wait. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. If we killed each other, then why are we here right now, normal and unstabbed? She knew we got stabbed.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Do you remember what has slime? I know you have a knife. If you drop it, I'll let you out of here.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
That's silly.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
All right.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
We haven't.
Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Shut the fuck up, narrator. You fucking do. You know what you should do? You should go over there and hug her. Alright, prove it then. Prove you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
Oh.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Practically zero? But what if you're just hiding it somewhere? If I come close to you, you're gonna stab me. She's holding it between her ass. That's what I'm thinking. Only one way to girl. I need you to turn around and spread them. You died. Nobody has to die. Okay, fine. I'm not trusting this.
I've shown you all of my hiding spots.
Secret spot.
What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
I believe you.
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Huh.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
You know where I'm
inclined to
thinking.
believe her on that one. She seems serious.
Yeah, but what's she
Of
gonna
course, but that
stab
doesn't
me
mean that
with?
She doesn't have something hidden somewhere.
Just not
We know
there.
for a fact she's armed.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
You're gaslighting me as much as the
But
goddamn
I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
gaslight the princess. If I come close to you, but this happens. But that's exactly what happened, so you do remember it.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
It's called gaslighting, bitch.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
She said again. She said again.
She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count. Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
When she stabs me? Yeah, I'm not trusting you.
It's boring if you leave.
She's bored?
She wants this
Sir,
fight?
she doesn't get to be bored.
She wants to
Not in
catch
a way
his
that
fate?
matters. She's a prisoner. She's
Gonna catch these hands.
Shit.
Oh!
In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Holy shit, is she gonna reach
How
me?
conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least
Sick
we're
fairy.
safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment. She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion.
Is she gonna cut her hand off?
And then she
Yep.
slices through her arm.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
maybe we aren't safe here.
Yep. Fucking.
She doesn't
Oh!
even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace.
Time to fight. Time to fight. Time to
Ah,
fight.
shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it. And use it you do. But unfortunately for you and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched.
Ah, fuck.
You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense. She's much better at this than she was last time. Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
Wait.
And with a squelch, she does just that.
Damn it.
Everything goes dark.
I had no chance. She
You
outscilled
die.
me. The arms race?
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp.
Bad
A
pun.
constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
Wait, what? Did we
I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
I guess we have a sword now, don't we?
And smaller. Running isn't an option anymore.
The voice of the hunted?
We have to fight.
Oh yeah, no flight.
Someone or something is out there pulling the strings, and we're all just puppets until we can figure out how to see them.
Oh, you're gonna be no help.
But what if that someone is us, eh?
Eh?
Wouldn't that be neat? If we were the ones pulling the strings, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have died twice already.
No, we can pull the strings now, because we're aware.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
You know?
This is our third?
Fourth.
No wonder things have fallen
Fifth.
apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right, that's too much responsibility. It's only too much responsibility if these worlds are real.
Are they real?
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there.
Fair enough.
It's difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
When the DM only has one player and way too much story for a one shot.
Senses sharp. That's right, we've got to be able to win.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, this is like a really fucking jank D&D game, like just rushing through it.
It isn't. I don't care whether you trust me or not.
Okay.
At least trust that defeating
Now that we understand that the princess is some kind of like monster freak beast, we gotta kill her.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. We can see our reality just fine. Why should we trust his?
Why should we trust his?
Feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Approach the
Make your
mirror.
way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Okay.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
That's fair. Oops.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. It was never there. Just an illusion.
So the mirror is always an illusion.
Hiding something from us. It's part of the big picture. I just know it.
That's why it's being kept from us.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused,
and you'll be fine.
You step forward, but
Whoops.
you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
I didn't even look, I just walked in.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor, and the
Ooh,
form of the
girl.
princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Okay.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Okay.
She's toying with us. She's acting like she already knows she's won. Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
We gotta duke it out.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Dark
Nothing
Souls,
bad has
baby.
come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered. The past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal
Whoa.
bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat.
No, I
Princess's
think her
arms erupt twin
I think her
blades,
dress is made of like
glistening with her
razor
blood,
blades
the
now.
empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
God, that torn hand thing looks nasty.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Throw the knife. Throw the knife. We're fighting, obviously. We're going to appeal to her or puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't. We're going to unconditionally. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. We're going to fight for her and have stuff out of it. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. Guys. I know what I have to do, but I'm afraid I don't have the strength to do it. I want it so bad. Well then why shouldn't I?
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
Yes we do.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, we should.
Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll throw her off. I know I'd be thrown off if she started flirting with us.
Yeah, I'd be thrown off.
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
Let's see where this goes. I know you want to kill me, but has anyone told you how gorgeous you are? Solid. Let's roll this d20. I just feel like I really get you. I like you, romantically even. Maybe we can hash this out. How about you buy me dinner before impaling me to death? Give her the look. Alright. I know you want to kill me, but has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are? And give her the look. We're gonna give her that look. We're gonna give her the smolder, like my boy Flynn Rider would do.
The look.
The Riz.
The look. We've all used it.
Yeah, we've all used it.
Yeah, do you not know about the look?
Yeah.
Are you sure we want to use the look so early? It's supposed to be saved for emergencies.
Wait, this is an emergency.
Flash the princess the look. And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
Get that D20 out,
oh, is
boys.
that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Yeah.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
Please don't stab us. Please don't stab us. Please don't stab us.
Still going to kill you. But now we could both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Ah. The blue steel. I'm gonna give her that magnum. And I ain't talking about the look.
Anything going to work with her? She's so single-minded. It's like whatever we do, it's always going to end exactly
Call
the
me
same.
Dr. Toboggan.
Blush
No,
still glowing
no.
in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you. Ow.
The look didn't work.
While romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit, what matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die.
Did we
Did
die?
we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Where are we?
We're dead, aren't we? We're dead. How long have we been dead? Have we been dead the whole time? Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not
Yeah,
dead.
we're not dead.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
Did she wound me?
This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
I'm gonna keep rizzing.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
Before you kill me, perhaps a kiss.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Ah, we're gonna fight crazy with crazy.
We'll win her heart eventually.
The voice of the smitten, my boy.
It's going to get so loud in here. How are we going to keep it all straight?
Come on, show me something new.
I got you, baby. We're gonna appeal to authority. We're gonna intentionally. We're gonna let her stab us. So she had hers. We don't. All these ideas suck. Think of something better. Fuck.
None of this is working. Think.
Think?
She skewers you. Well, there's more of us.
Let's see if that helps.
We just have to hit her harder. She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we
Balls.
both understood that dying doesn't get you
Balls.
anywhere.
That's a pretty good one. Just stab yourself.
That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Huh. Hey, the contrarian's back.
What's the point? It's all the same. She skewers you.
Damn it.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Nah, I got this.
Doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
I want to try flirting again.
Let's go again. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
God damn it.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
She became the shredder.
See? We're getting better.
We're gonna keep going until she becomes super shredder.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
Ah, voice of the confident?
Let's appeal to her better nature.
The opportunist.
We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you.
God damn it.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need.
Voice of the hopeful?
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh shit, it's the last chance. Oh, she's mad.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
We'll take it from here.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good.
Yeah.
And our steel claw is already in our hand.
The knife?
Oh, what if we throw it out the window?
Fuck you.
Over my dead body.
Good.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Oh, he's starting to enjoy
what
it.
better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman.
You know what? Voice
Sure,
of
I can
smitten.
think of a better way to die. Yeah, they're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
That's what the smitten said.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick
We
to
should only
describing
listen to the
things,
smitten.
and we'll stick
I
to doing
mean,
them.
that's why I'm the pilot, isn't it?
Yeah, leave it to the pros.
We'll notch up that win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards
This
our
is the most
destined
devious bastard in all of New York
final
City.
with our star-crossed lover.
Oh, is he just
Me.
Jamie from
Walk to
TMNT?
the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of
Teenage
a slide.
Mutant Ninja
We
Turtles.
know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Good.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Fuck off.
Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Sup, bitch?
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Yeah?
I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
But...
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I
Okay.
got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Is it a chainsaw?
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just gonna show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
Do-do-do.
Shut the fuck up.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
You don't know, do you?
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red plumes of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Huh.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Chuck the knife. Chuck the knife.
Holy shit! She's gorgeous.
Absolutely
Absolutely
divine.
Yes, behold the
The perfect woman.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Yeah.
That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
Yeah.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
Wood.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing. We're
Concerned
screwed.
Markiplier face.
I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Smash.
What just happened?
What?
It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
No. You do not act, and yet through inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Huh? Your weapons clash again and again, and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, an ebb and flow, the shifting of tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into the play, the faster your heart's pound, the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endless building crescendo and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition and strikes her, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Your memory returns. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into the reflection. Silence. As you reach toward the glass, it's time for you to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Interesting.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
It's like the hands and blades have combined. Are you the same being you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does this feel like to change?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I
Hey,
am
bit
meant
late,
to
got
be,
drunk yesterday.
and every exploration
No, you're all
yields
good.
new and complicated truths. What
Good
I
news
will
is,
be
I don't think this
different
game is
than
as
what I am.
traumatic as Andy and
What I
Laylee,
am is
but
different from what
it's
I
definitely
was.
funny.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
You know, that's one thing is people are saying this is a horror game. I think it's like an action adventure game.
But in this moment, all I want is to know
I've been
myself
fighting with
and to
the
know
game's
you.
internal narrator like the whole time. Everything you say feels like a riddle. You simultaneously missed everything and nothing at all. Oh yeah, we're gonna reset to square one in a second. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Interesting. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? Yeah, the blades one.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Do you have more to say?
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay. Oh, I said, do you have any gifts to bring? Okay, do you have any thoughts on this vessel? That's what I want.
This one is a single-minded edge.
She is cruelty.
But she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do
Interesting.
not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay. I mean, she's all rage, so fucking better off there. No rogue answer. Pull buck again. I don't want to destroy this entity yet. Can I? No, let's keep going. Everything you say feels like a riddle.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Interesting.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Interesting. You want to go make out?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
So you don't have any preferences on how you like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Oh. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? The vessel I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
Ooh, that hit deep.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
What happens if I attack? But nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
I see. But as it buries into your space, you feel nothing as well as one of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
So I can't kill myself and I can't kill her. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
So my thought is,
You will have your
If-
rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
if she is going to be what we make her, is there a path we can take to soften her? Because right now, like, she's like a precise killing
I will
machine.
long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Bring the razor to her.
You're on
That's
a
the
path
implication.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that,
Alright, let's fix her up. Sweet, I always wanted one off a monarch. Okay.
you make your way up.
Proceed to the cabin. Take the blade. Enter the basement.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about
Just
me.
checking in on you. Let's
You
talk to
walk
her.
down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Okay.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Okay.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we talked a lot. Okay, what's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
How long you been down
Too
here?
long.
Okay.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Hang on, we're working with her.
Do you?
You know why I'm here to kill you.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
Okay, let's talk then.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Well,
I
excuse
don't remember
me,
much about it, to be
princess.
honest. I've been down here a long time.
How long?
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Not yet. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping information. Being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
You're lying to me.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
That's fair.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
These are all true.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind,
Blind trust. Yeah, we have no reason to trust
so do
each
you
other.
Trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Huh. Let's be cheeky.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. I went for the
Her
relationship one.
sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
Cut off her hand?
She is. I'm sure of it.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yeah.
You know why you're here.
Ooh, I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
She's being a little more vicious.
And if you don't...
Then what?
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Not yet.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Yep.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip
Interesting.
these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job. You'll be
Let's stick to the
death of all
plan.
of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work.
We can make this
You
work.
settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Spooky.
I know you're still there.
Whoa.
You make things easier on yourself and let me out. It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Oh, that sounds so
As
rough.
she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
Oh.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
He's seen this before. Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster.
I could be innocent and harmless if I want
If I want to.
Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
Interesting.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
She's being honest now.
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Whoa.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply
She's a ghost?
stops working. It isn't all at once.
Oh, nah.
The paralysis comes in waves.
Yeah, this is bad.
First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Yeah, she's
So
turned into something.
helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
I mean,
She steps closer,
whoa.
one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Oh, she's just a
Shame.
deadite.
If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
just
I'd say better
just
luck
end it.
next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
I can't. I'll just come back.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
No,
I'm sorry, but
but
it
it is.
Everything goes dark.
You
You
die.
die.
Chapter 2, The Nightmare. Oh, we,
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
I think by trying
is
to
a
be
cabin.
nice, we ended up unlocking an
In the
even darker
basement of
path.
that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It will be the end of the world. Explore. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Okay, no, what I'm doing, she's going to kill me again. Again, people don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she's capable of killing someone as skilled and
If you
courageous
doesn't
as
remember
yourself.
what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Interesting.
Shh, that's a very good question, little voice. Shit.
Oh shit,
I
Voice
think
of the
you'll
Paranoid
find
is back.
yourselves very hard pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather
Voice
not
of the
get off on wrong
Paranoid
foot.
has
We've a
returned.
world to save after all.
Prodigal son. Exploring. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Proceed to the cabin, turn around, and leave.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was lock her away.
Yeah,
And how'd that work out for you?
killing her is the only option.
No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us?
Interesting.
Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences.
Oh, I forgot moving the mouse
Never
or
going to
move the
forget way
remote.
She just made us
Does this?
stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
That's fair.
If she brought an end to everything and
And
everyone,
everyone, how are we supposed to stop her?
What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
Alright, let's talk. Oh. Let's talk about
Just
the
be
princess.
quick about it.
Just being around her in the end shut down all of my organs. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? Yeah, that's a good point. She's just a princess. How can you possibly just say she's clearly something far, far worse? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? Yeah, these are all
Like
good
I
questions.
said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okay.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your...
Oh, I accidentally hit the next button. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Wait, is that not what I selected?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Okay.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. He
Okay.
isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him.
These are all fair.
Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already. No, you should do...
My question is, why
We
me?
know what's
She-
waiting for us in that basement.
She's locked up, chained, and only you can be sent to do it. Well, it's because you're special. That's what they said. No, you shouldn't do anything. We know what's waiting for us in that basement.
Look.
Oh.
I'm not supposed to say this, but...
Oh, look, here it is.
You're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us? Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here.
Wait, what?
I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is.
That's fair.
And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job.
All
You
right.
don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
I tell anybody they were special if I wanted them to. I would too. Honestly, it's a little bit of a
Now, if you don't
that's a
mind,
little
the
manipulating.
whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
All right, I really want to know what this ghost one is gonna do, though.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. I don't
Okay.
think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Yeah, she was.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Fair.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of
Interesting.
note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open,
This is where I died.
inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
The knife does feel like a challenge.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than I remember it being.
Very different.
Yeah?
I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right?
Oh,
She
shit!
knows that we're here. Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before.
I didn't even see
Enough
her
of
in
this
the window.
Past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this. You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be. You reach forward and rub your
Okay.
make it go away. Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Let's enter the
Should've taken a
basement.
knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need something sharper.
It's fine. We don't need the knives.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Okay.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below
Some of them are
reminds you
blinking.
of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't
Okay.
think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay.
We need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all such pessimist. Let's talk to her.
Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be trusted. Talking won't do you any good.
It's fine.
Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me.
What if the point is all that you're actively in the loop designed to keep her stuck, but how you are curiously sleeping and ruining what would be a perfect loop? Oh.
Down here. I don't want to die again.
Like if I were just
Please
go after
stop
her, it'd be
saying
perfect.
that. You're only going to make things worse. Just
That
pick
makes
a direction
sense.
and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It
Doesn't really matter.
Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Interesting. Go left, go right, go back the way you came. Let's go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
Yeah, we've grown conscious.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Okay.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
Maybe I do.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
Flirt.
Think.
Flirt.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Flirt. We're gonna flirt.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Flirt.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Okay.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Bring out the
Your
emergency
lungs
smitten.
pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot
Oh my god,
back
she's
over
stacked.
nerves. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches.
Oh.
Okay,
The-
whatever you were doing, please
The
just start
paranoid
doing
was
it.
focusing on keeping my organs going.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
Get back on it,
You have
paranoid.
Seconds left. Yes, I'm sure.
Turn us back on. Hit the switch.
Lungs, liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Liver,
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
heart, lungs,
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead, even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us.
She's fucking with us. She likes the suffering.
Doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
Maybe she
How are
can.
we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault. It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me.
It didn't let her?
To drag your body out with me, and then you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
She's really cute like this.
I don't think I can leave without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Interesting. She needs me. If you need me alive, why'd you throw me on the stairs?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Hmm.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
Interesting. You seem miserable. Why don't you finish me off? I was in here. You're a lunatic, you know that?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Okay. So it's me that's failing. Okay. I'm not doing any of this. We leave, I'm not going to try to kill you. We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can even be friends.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
And if, well, you know that. How about I just kill you? Hang on. I need to...
I know. You told me last time.
Okay.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
Interesting.
The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
This is true. Let's try it.
What? No!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
Let's see what happens if she
I'm
leaves.
not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you can just wrest control away from us?
Interesting.
This body's barely functioning as it
I
is. Doesn't
see.
the world end if
She never
we fail to
technically
stop
lied
her?
about anything. She doesn't want to
Letting us
destroy.
die
She
here,
wants to
just make
control it.
end
Yeah.
faster. Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs
slide back into place.
I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
We got this.
Lungs, liver, nerves,
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
She looks so
Princess
cute.
glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to use it.
My knife is at the top of the
But
stairs.
we don't. We've already made our choice. We can still grab it on the way out.
We can still grab it on the way out.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right.
Okay,
heart,
do we go for the kill or do we go for...
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
You think with her power she'd be able to help you not die right now? It's like I
Step
can't
onto
handle
the
seeing
basement
her.
Stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an
It's passive.
uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality.
Liver, nerves, heart,
Oh, I turn off auto.
liver, nerves,
Is this really worth it?
liver,
At least it's a choice.
heart,
That doesn't
We'll
justify
try to
anything. A
stab her.
terrible
We'll see where it
choice is
goes.
Still terrible.
heart, lungs,
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
heart, lungs,
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you.
heart,
There is nothing there.
nerves, heart,
The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door.
nerves, heart,
Her head twists back in your direction,
Oh my.
watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks open.
liver,
Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet.
heart, lungs,
There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now.
Keep those going. Keep the heart liver thing going.
Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive.
That's fair.
Heart. Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No, no, no! You're doing
Heart,
it all
lungs,
wrong.
livers,
You're
nerves.
supposed to
Heart,
do it
lung,
like this.
livers, nerves.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I?
God damn it.
heart, lungs,
Back to it, paranoid.
liver,
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to
Wait,
break
wait.
yourself just to spite me.
heart,
It's better for you that you didn't.
liver,
Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
heart,
The
What?
princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you.
Damn
It
it.
vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again. Guess we're
Shit.
not stabbing her in the back.
Alright, there goes the knife option.
I guess not.
liver,
I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
lungs, liver,
And now you open the door.
There's nothing else for us to do.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
7 to the world. We don't got a choice.
nerves, heart,
The doorknob twists in your hand,
liver,
revealing the forested path beyond the cabin.
lungs,
You
liver,
bastard.
nerves,
You've actually done it. You've actually doomed everyone.
nerves, heart,
The narrator's
It's
getting quiet.
So beautiful.
liver,
I can't wait to ruin it.
heart,
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
lungs,
What's happening?
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Why is it so cold?
lungs,
What? It grabbed her? You not get a chance to respond. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Let's go get her.
The mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Explorer, of course you're scared, but it's not the end of you. It's gonna be okay. Trust me, we've been here before, and you always get scared. Let's approach the mirror.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Nope, we gotta go to the mirror, bro.
It's calling us. And not in a good way.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
I didn't expect
Trust you.
that. So the like god entity one grabbed her. The mirror always makes them leave, but you see what's in it. The decay. I've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Interesting. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back. One always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? Okay.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse.
Nor does it make me care.
care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
A little. Guys, there's only one answer. There's only one answer that I could pick. If anything, it makes me like you know it more. And I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Okay, let's get answers for Cerberus. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Okay. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
Oh my god, guys, we did it. We
Do
made a
not
soft
mourn
one.
her. She has finally found her way home.
I'm not an English major. How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Of your soul. Do you know what happens if the world's really behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Okay. Yeah, you're weird. How many more vessels do you need? Do you still not care what I bring you next? Have you figured out what you want when you're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me.
Will I get to
yearn
pick?
for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing
Sir,
me.
you are all the experience you had to this day, but at any given moment, experience are not the same, some of them. She's a contradiction in the sense of she's an infinite being with missing pieces. She exists in multiple realities, but she's not complete and doesn't have access. Yeah, creating a true god, pretty much. I'm still planning to kill you once we're done.
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
That sounds like an easy kill.
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Kushang's a smart guy. So you don't have any preferences how you like to change or grow? How many more vessels do you need?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me. We will know when we near our destination.
Oh, y'all, looking at it literally, I was thinking more in a metaphysical way.
I will be here when it is time.
I don't imagine there's a literal way to create a god. I think creating a god is all metaphysical. So I meant metaphysics physically, literally. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path.
Alright. Okay, thank you for telling me what to do.
It's all part of the job.
Okay.
You make your way
this
up
time,
the short path to the
we're
cabin.
letting out the olive branch completely.
Find the princess within.
Enter the basement. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light. In the room below, this is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Let's try to protect her.
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
That's beautiful.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I think I'm here to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Let's do this. We're going to teach her about compassion.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
See what happens.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Okay.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
You don't know that. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Okay.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were
Interesting.
stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
That's fair.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Interesting.
Is
Someone
else
locked us
here?
in.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Our love shall melt away these chains that bind you now, princess. Fuck yeah, Kushang. That's how we talk.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Did the narrator do it?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Interesting.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Oh.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Holy shit.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
We're gonna save the princess. We've committed. This is the save the princess one.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort.
She has the ability to escape, and is proven that the narrator seems far more manipulative than normal.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No.
That
she
is true.
didn't.
I had that thought too.
She smiles softly as her
The
gaze
blade isn't
meets
sharp enough to
yours,
do that.
blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the
Wrap
world.
this stuff. She's losing blood.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No. Narrator.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Narrator.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
No. Oh, wait.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Get rid of that knife. Throw the knife. Throw it out the window.
Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Warn the princess. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance,
Okay.
the princess takes a cautious step forward.
The fact that narrator could just control us is rough.
Both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
No, don't kill me.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done.
For her
For
sake.
her sake.
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
The narrator doomed everyone.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again.
Oh my
You
God.
feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Dig.
I'm sorry.
Whoops.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade
Please,
work is,
just
does
one
it?
kiss
A stab wound is still a stab wound.
on the tip
Won't
of
be
my
long
dick,
before you bleed
and I will
out.
die happy.
I'm so sorry.
What do we
With
do to
one
her?
last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Wow,
Can't just
fucking
end
English
like
major
this.
over here.
Right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice.
The
It's over.
narrator did it.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Wait, just a kiss. No. No, I just wanted a kiss.
You're on a path in the woods,
You eat a
and at the
dick.
end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
All right. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Well.
Our beloved.
If it isn't
Yes,
Return
you'll
of the
have to be very
Smitten,
sneaky about your intentions
the
if you're going to
prodigal
try and
son
save the
returns.
princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see
All
about
right,
that.
speed run to make
Whatever you
sweet,
do,
sweet,
just be sure
passionate
to
love to the
ignore him
princess.
specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Can I screenshot this?
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Hang on, I wanna screenshot this. No. Okay, wait. Okay. Wait, give me a second. Do. Screenshotting and sending it to the Discord for the memes. Do. And it's in the Discord. Cool. All right, back to the game. Sorry, the self-harm bit fucked me up a little bit. Struggles typing. Okay, the narrator is punishing you for disobeying him. Someone so scary not being able to use a knife doesn't add up. He can control you both, or just more you than her. I think he has full control of I think he has full control of me. Well, not full control, but like 80% control of me. I don't think he has control of her. That's why she was able to take the knife away. I think if he had the choice, we would have like kept swinging. But Yeah, that self-harm bit was a little fucked up, but we have to remember she's some kind of like weird monster. Okay, what we've learned about the princess is that she is some weird monster that morphs depending on how we treat her. Like whatever we put into her, she returns that in kind. So like when I tried to kill her, like just straight up stab her, she turned into like a super blade beast. When I tried to be sneaky with her, she turned into like a ghost. Now we're trying to romance her and see if that does anything good. Right? So yeah, self-harm, a little bit weird, but she's not human. I would say she's like a drop of, how do I say it? She's a drop of like metaphysical, and it's our job to like influence it. So we got to kind of like clear the mind a little bit. We're not like dealing with a human being. We're like nursing an energy fucking seed. All right, so let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother do anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Just a drop of metaphysical. She's a primordial being that we need to fucking,
or at least a version of me,
divert into history.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
You killed us, bitch.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Yeah, that's right. The narrator did kill us.
Not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Is like because we went like super violent.
Why? Maybe it's because
the god will be super violent, which is now this is why I'm trying to like put all these like nurturing emotions into it.
I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now
something had to happen before this whole situation. She lived a life. Look at her. Because, hell, she's a princess. I don't know. She is a princess.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical,
I think she's some weird primordial being that just appeared. I don't know. We don't know enough about her before game lore.
Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
All we know is a bunch of people captured her and they don't exist anymore.
After you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
We don't know.
She would never.
She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprison as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
I mean, she looks like a princess. I don't know if she is a princess. I don't know what kingdom she's from. Explore. I'm off with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin.
That's right. You can't stop all of us.
Yeah, that's right, bitch.
We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does.
We're gonna dick her down like Andy and Laylee.
The sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with. You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
Proceed to the cabin, turn around to leave.
Just be quick about it.
The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can.
Anyone could wear a dress, but anyone could be given a title.
That what I'm saying is true, and that
someone gave her that title.
You're fully up to the task that's been given to you. Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world. Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
All right.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they? What? Okay. Do. Let's see. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me? Explore.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but...
Okay, let's go.
Now, if you don't...
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning, before you go any further.
We've gotten this warning.
She will lie. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game.
That's
It's
right.
your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
We're gonna
I
smash.
think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Oh, you can totally double down on the being sus, but I already did
But I
that.
also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Our first playthrough, we questioned the shit out of the narrator, and she ended up like fragmenting into like a bunch of pieces, and like basically like she became like uncertainty.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant. Its
And then they
stone
like mashed
walls
together and
draped in
turned it like a
fine-threaded
fucking like
tapestries.
creature from the
A
thing.
prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yep. By the way, that doesn't convince me to listen to the narrator. It just convinces me to be more certain. Alright, you didn't say anything about a mirror on the wall. There isn't a mirror. There's a blade sitting on the table, basement, nothing else.
There's death. There is. I'm
There is
sure the...
Okay. I want to look at how handsome I am.
That's a great idea. We have to make sure
No,
we're
this is
looking
not
our
a fucking
best
cabin.
before we save her.
This is totally a cabin.
We shouldn't waste time preening. But if he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your...
Explore the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the... It's really... You reach forward and rub your
Oh,
hand.
it was a
very second
tapestry.
ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
No, a feather out of her face. She's gonna think we're lame. Alright, we're not taking the blade. We're in the basement. We're gonna go find our beloved.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Okay.
A
Who's
soft
maintaining the
voice
fire?
carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Oh,
I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
yeah, marriage is too much. We're gonna smash,
for
though.
everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right?
I forgot these are all voices in my head.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
She said I'm dashing,
She called us a
dickhead.
hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Fuck yeah. I've never had a compliment.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right.
That's right, villain. And
You killed us. I'm gonna listen, not really see, just in case the self-harm part might come back.
Made us try and kill her.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
Self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Yes, we're gonna rescue her. We're gonna show her what love is. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Let's ask her. I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
No.
Isn't that just like our darling princess?
Aww.
She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
That was a partial confession. No, I didn't want to end the world. I have no feelings one way. The world sucks, people.
Then I didn't end the world.
Okay, good.
See? She didn't confess
Thank you,
anything.
foreigner.
She is innocence itself. Not so sure.
Okay. I'm going to ask about the knife, Cerberus. So if you're going to look away, now's probably the time. Let's go ahead.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on
Yes,
her
I am a
perfect
foreigner.
wrists,
Bet.
And indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time?
That's our stoic, smiling angel.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
I'm curious if we can slide her hand out. What happened after I died? I'm sorry about what happened last night. Could smash the leave law. Okay, so we didn't take off her, or we may not have to take off her hand this time.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
That's good. I appreciate you.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Shut up, she's our wife.
Because she's perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Actually, me
I
and
think
the
he's
voice of the
right,
Smitten
because
are really
I
on
like
point.
it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Yeah. That's my job. What happened after I died? Oh, this is a curious question. We haven't gotten to ask this.
You died, and now we're talking.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Oh.
Did we?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's
practically telling her to kill us.
She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the
It was
best
honestly the best decision for everyone.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
You shut your mouth. Alright, let's go ahead and rescue our beloved. And hopefully she doesn't fuck herself up in the process.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
I respect this voice this minute.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
It's fair. Is it just gonna slide out?
Princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
We got to protect her hand.
But I guess I have to.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Just with the power of his love.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Oh yeah, I want to get smothered.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Interesting.
What do we do now?
She's got huge boobs, by the way. Yeah, but she couldn't do it without our confidence, bro. She was scared. She might hurt her wrist. She needed her loving knight to gently guide her wrist through it. And yeah, get damn, those are some massive bazongers, all right? Like, I can think of 2 reasons we made the right choice. Explore, what do you want to do? We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what to do next.
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love.
Never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
I'm asking, beautiful.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
If anything, we saved the world.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
It's the only thing you ever doubted the truth.
I want to leave. And I think...
Stay with me.
Princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Well, what do you want to eat? I just want to leave. We can. I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
That's true. Oh, the music got sinister. You have to want something more. But you just met me. You can't base your entire list happiness. I want you to make me unhappy. Do you want to end the world? Yeah, the music's really rough. Let's just get out of here. But what would make you happy?
just want to make you happy.
She's turning into like an anime
broken?
character.
What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
What is happening? But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't. I want you to. Do you want to end the world? No, we ruined the boobs. No, I don't want to go any further. Oh shit.
I just want to make you happy.
Wait, hang on. I can work with this.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Yeah. Okay, clear something's happening here and I'm very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we just stay here, nobody gets hurt, and we just figure out a way to be happy together? Yeah.
Oh, is that really
We
what
got
you
it back.
want? If you think that would make you happy, then...
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
Oh, at least she's normal again.
Oh, we pulled her
Normal
back.
again. Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught. This is unacceptable. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart.
Oh god, the voice of this man's gonna kill us.
Be happy here.
Oh god, he's gonna kill himself. God damn
As
it.
the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What?
He's gonna rip his heart
No,
out.
you absolutely do not do that. Oh, but I do.
Smitten, stop.
What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever.
No.
You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold.
We were so
You
close.
find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet...
It is done.
Isn't it? It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart, inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically
That's
in your raw,
metal.
bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
What the fuck, Smitten?
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
Uh-oh.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and
What is happening?
everything goes dark and we die.
No, she's gonna help
Yes.
us. Ah, fuck.
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly...
Oh.
Huh, so you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet.
Okay, we got an extra
Been here
life.
Before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking
Is
about.
Smitten still
You knew
alive?
about the loop-in last time. Not that he was eager to divulge that.
Okay, Paranoid's back.
On cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! I can't say I'm happy to be here. This is a bad place. All stale
and wrong. Can't you feel it? Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from, meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes? We know
Yes.
that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As far as I'm concerned, that whole conversation is just noise. And I'm stuck on a better question.
Yeah, my character's in no
Where's
mood.
the other one?
Yeah, where's Smitten?
Other one?
Did Smitten die?
Yeah, a certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously quiet. One might even say, absent.
Smitten?
Oh, you're right. It's a little quiet here, isn't it? Maybe that's one of the rules. Maybe only one bonus voice is allowed to be here at a time.
No, it's never worked like
Bonus
that.
voice? I'm just as important as you are.
Wait,
I'm not
so
saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first. You're not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus. I'm going to describe the room now.
okay,
The interior of the cabin
I
is
think
vast and
she
regal.
took Smitten.
High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room.
Okay,
This is a house fit for royalty.
I got
For
some.
you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
All right, we're about to deep dive into this shit. Okay, Smitten gave himself to her. The last thing she did was reach in and touch his heart. Smitten was like, I want you to understand happiness. The stained glass in the back is her holding a heart. I can only imagine that she's holding his heart and cherishing it. He said that the cabin should be changed into a setting more fit for royalty. And now this is straight up like a fucking cathedral style castle. Like, this is royal as fuck. So here's what we need to find out. If we go see the princess, did she learn a lesson? Because if she's merged with Smitten, we gonna fuck. I mean, if she's merged with Smitten, maybe she's a good guy. Doesn't matter if the blade's here. We didn't use it last time, and the time before that, she used it to kill us. So none of you are going to talk about the mirror. Approach the mirror.
I see your point, but it's still an option that's been taken away from us. I don't like losing options. Yes, and it's an important one. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. And the fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right. But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do?
Now you're right, Smash.
Don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important.
By the way, I'm guessing we're probably gonna have to do a second round of this game. We'll see. Wherever this story ends, I'm calling it because it is getting late. But yeah, we'll see how far this one goes. So none of you are walking talking about that mirror.
Oh, I see it. I've just been preoccupied with everything else going on, like the fact that we can rip our own heart out without deciding that's what we're going to do. Is that what happened to you last time? How did that even work? You better not do it again. Lucky for you, the one who did it is the one who's gone.
Yeah, I can't believe Smitten
Moving
did it.
on, I have no idea what you're talking about. There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement.
So the mirror
You said that
really
last
can't be
time
seen
too, but
by
that hasn't stopped it from showing up again.
the narrator, and we have to touch it.
Or moving. Mirror or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room. How about you walk over there?
Okay.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. What is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find the handle. Well, shall we have a look at ourselves? Maybe it won't go away this time.
Reach
You
forward.
reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. Figures.
All
And then
right.
you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed.
What if Smitten is with her?
It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all.
Rather they go
Rather they
up.
Go up. They're draped in fine carpets too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
The narrator? Yeah, he's a
If the
priss.
princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
Maybe.
No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature.
Maybe.
Am I the only one who remembers how much she changed last time? Does she even have a nature? That is precisely why she poses a threat.
See, she doesn't have a nature.
Weird for a second, yeah, but she didn't change that. We have to move on. This is a wildly dangerous line of reasoning.
Yeah, we've been teaching her her nature.
No, you can't just say that and not... Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
Please still be hot.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
What the
As
fuck?
much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets.
Your home dinner's ready.
Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice. That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just
Looks
go
like we
upstairs,
unlocked
okay?
the wifey.
And don't eat the food.
We're gonna eat the food.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance.
Is
The many crossed
Smitten
eyes are
holding
fixed
her?
on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the centre of the room. The princess, seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck. So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy. Isn't that suspiciously easy? There has to be a twist. There has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened to her last time. She's not what she seems.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
I'm too far from you, baby.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
Okay, so first things first. That shadow is shaped like me. Second thing second, those tapestries in the back are her and me making out. And by me, I mean probably spitting. And yeah, symbolic knife necklace. I do love the cleavage necklaces. What is this place? What are we supposed to do now? You mentioned dinner on the stairs. You mentioned dinner. Smitten didn't sacrifice himself for nothing. Don't let it go to vain.
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
Wow, so now she doesn't want to leave. She just wants to be happy.
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
Okay.
The flames burn bright, and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
She could just use her shadow to
Go
fucking
ahead and
manipulate
dig in.
reality?
I'm sure you're hungry.
First of all, I can't fight that, so I might as well just give up.
Oh, but it looks so amazing, and after everything we've been through, we could really use a break. Are you sure we need to be so concerned?
I'd eat it.
I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem. For what it's worth, I generally don't think one should trust strange food that magically appears on a table. But nothing here is exactly what I expected it to be, so make of that what you will.
If I saw strange food magically appear on table, I'd eat it. Now we're gonna eat.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading.
This is nice.
The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue. You tear
Behold,
hunks of meat
the
practically
McRib.
melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels.
Smitten
This
didn't
really is
sacrifice himself for
perfect,
nothing.
isn't it? It is the best meal you've ever had.
I love you. Let's get
And
married.
it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
Oh, it was an illusion.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow
Holy
watches
shit, he
across the
destroyed that
table,
food.
clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you. The food is good. Again. You tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick-crusted bread. Sip
We're
your
stuck
goblet
in
of
a
sparkling
loop. What
gems.
have I done?
And you have done this already. And then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
It's just an illusion.
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again. The meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. So we had a mediocre meal. It's not a big deal.
You need to
That's
talk to
right.
her.
It wasn't mediocre at first. It's trending down. We're just getting a little sick of it. So what? We just have to try something new. I'm sure we won't be stuck eating the same meal forever. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast. And again you eat.
Stop eating
The
it.
meat
Tell
is
her.
greasy. The bread is tough
Oh.
and crust, hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing. I'm so tired of eating. At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
I don't think Smiten's controlling her.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence, but maybe not. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their
She
shadows
spoke to the
deepen,
shadow?
dancing angrily across the stone.
Maybe. Oh, she can't have the shadow without the fire. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you wanted to say.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
Him. It is smitten.
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
It is smitten.
It all makes sense now. It's him, isn't it? He's making all this happen. He's the one who
Wow,
trapped us here.
good call, Cerberus.
Who? The lovesick one. The one from last time. He's not gone. He's just with her now. He's the shadow.
Hey, Smitten, you were real chatty last time. Do you have anything to say?
Smitten?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response.
No,
I saw him smile. That's
he did
him.
smile.
Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
But he can react.
He says his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask. Isn't this enough? Isn't
He's
this
become
what
a
he wants
monster
me to
now?
do?
I don't
He
think he's a
says he's
monster.
I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
Smitten's tired.
But as you attempt to get up, the torches flare and shadowed hands pin your wrists to the arms of your too comfortable seat.
Okay.
There will be no getting up. There will be no attempts to slay her. At least not for now.
Slaying her isn't what I want to do. Well, we've ate. What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game.
We could play a game.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow
Oh, fuck
comes
yeah.
dancing across
She
the
can't
table.
illusion a card
It leaves
game.
behind an intricate game. Its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
We're gonna play D&D.
Yet another waste of time. Why all the distractions? What are we being distracted from? That's the real game. I feel like I'm 2 steps behind. You're overthinking it, mate. I feel like this is just something to do. We might as well try to have some fun.
Yeah.
You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go.
I'll
And what a
snap.
game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
You
And
won.
so you start over. Time passes. You play the game. You win. Hey! Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
And we're in another
Time
loop.
passes. You play the game. She wins.
Oh,
Interesting.
I won. I guess we can play again.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
It's never going to stay fun. You don't need me to tell you that it isn't.
You don't need me to tell you that it's fun, boy.
The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait,
which torch
Maybe this
sputtered?
is just too easy.
I still see
Maybe
3.
if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple.
Let's make
We
it
can
complicated.
Make it fun again.
This is no life
The
Smitten is
shadow
attempting to
descends on the
create
board once
perfection.
again.
Perfection
More
isn't
pieces are
real,
added,
so he's trapping
their
people in a
shapes more
facade of
intricate,
feelings.
their purposes
Oh,
less immediately
oh,
clear. And the
oh.
two of you set about discovering the complexities.
You're totally
of the
right,
game
Cerberus.
anew.
You're totally right. It's what
So
he
you
thinks a
did.
perfect life is, but he
It
doesn't
is
understand.
fun. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination. Winning and losing become nothing but ends, and even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish, till finally...
I'm out of ideas.
Tell
I'm
Smitten to
actually
provide a
out of ideas this time.
bed. Hell yeah.
I don't think I can play anymore.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
She actually got rid of another
I'm
game.
happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is awful. I
Smitten.
think we all know that we're not happy. We just have to admit it to ourselves.
Smitten's panicking because it's not working out the way he wanted. But Smitten is a good guy, but he doesn't understand romance. And he's just panicking. He's crashing out. Is this a torch? It's just a torch. Don't worry about it. We still have plenty of light. This place isn't right. We have to put over to rest them out. Are you actually happy here? Okay, so we've eaten. We played games. Now what? I can't get up. Okay.
The princess starts to
Life is
hyperventilate, her
unpredictable,
quick breaths
and it's perfect
punctuating
because
the
of
uncomfortable
nothing.
silence
Can say the same.
between
Enjoys. He's a failure, perfectionist. He's just wrong. Yeah.
Yes. Why wouldn't I be? Let's
She's-
not talk about it.
She's scared of Smitten.
I don't feel anything.
The third torch
Oh,
sputters
no.
out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
Either Smitten will encompass the whole room, or he'll run out of power. Don't worry about what's going to happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
Oh.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she
Let's
says
get-
that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
Let's get her out of here.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
She, the monster who once
The princess sobs,
was now.
burying her
So
face in
sweet.
her hands as the final torch.
She
goes
said
out.
it. She got rid of Smitten. Why are you crying?
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
I don't know. It feels like an important part of me is gone, but I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick up the pieces.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Yes. Yes. Okay. We are healing. We are doing positive affirmations. Of course, I don't think I'll ever stop. Whatever we had between us wasn't real. I don't know if I ever have, but maybe I can. Maybe I can now is an interesting one. Like, hey, you finally had enough growth and enough development. I wouldn't mind it. I'm not sure. To figure out how I feel about you. I just wanted to leave since the moment I found myself in the woods. No. God, can you imagine hitting Slay the Princess? Okay.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that.
Of course I do. I don't think
still
I'll
care
ever
about
stop.
you too, so maybe this wasn't all bad. But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
I think we need to go.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand.
Even the narrator isn't scared of her anymore.
The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold and little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? It does, if he's telling the truth. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
Oh.
It really was just all meaningless blather then, wasn't it?
Oh.
Think what you will. I'm done fighting. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance.
Oh, that made me sad.
And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do. He's really gone, isn't he? Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head that feels like it's finally been scratched. No more shadowy figures yanking at our strings. No more strings. I guess we're free.
The stars are so beautiful.
We actually made like a complete
I
person
meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
dance with her. She gently pulls you forward and the two of you fall into a graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect rhythm. Her face, warm and tired, brightens the faster you move, a soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, and your arms stretch their limits, only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice.
It's nice, even if it's a little cold
outside.
outside. Oh, I want to know what she has to say about this. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor you ever. It is time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Let's go find her.
Is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I know we didn't get the fucking ending, but that was as close as it's gonna get. That was amazing.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's calling us. And not
Okay.
Okay. If you say so. We trust you?
Approach the mirror. How do we look? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but once again, the mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. The remains you've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars. There are people, and I think at least there's supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Yeah, we made a good one. We put good work into her, guys. Do you think anything out there is real? Do you know what's gonna happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
That's fair.
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I do not know what I'm going to do when I find him. When I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself.
There's no need for you to know what you are going to do before you do it. If you find him, remember that I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
Interesting.
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you? It was the last stage for your completion. I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you. I will see you when you return. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
For safekeeping.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine. I see you have returned to me. Days mean nothing in the maw of forever. I never left your side.
Yeah. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to save. I'm curious on one thing before we go to bed. Okay. Okay, let's load this game. I'm curious.
We can't sit here for...
The princess pushes herself from her chair.
I just want to know, would it have changed the creature if we just slayed her right here?
Are you sure you want to do that? Isn't
Yes.
this what you wanted us to do from the beginning?
Yeah, they're all true. Yeah, it's what you invest into it. I could imagine that.
A terrible mistake. You sold this as her being a threat to the entire world. Was that a lie?
No, it wasn't. I'm just not sure the world I want is worth it.
This is interesting.
This is some sort of trick. You're trying to use reverse psychology on us. Or what if this is reverse psychology?
Think what you will. I'm only here to guide you. You're the one who makes the decisions.
Don't go getting cold feet now. It's good for everyone, I'm sure, saying the princess. I know what I decide to do.
The princess doesn't try to flee as murderous intent settles into your eyes.
I just want to see if it changes what she becomes.
Nor does she resist as you wrap your fingers around the blade dangling from her neck. As the weapon sinks deep into her heart, all she manages
Oh,
are 3 muttered words.
what words?
It's finally over.
Oh, good. I thought she said I love you. I was gonna die.
I didn't think it would be so awful to help you see this through, but all of this was for a reason. The world is better off.
Why were you here, guy? You ripped the choice
really
away.
hope
That's
true.
why you were.
We'll never know, will we?
I feel cold. But I guess I felt that way for a long, long time.
Is this a different creature? You pierced her heart. You did not see her die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to
She's
leave.
gone. And is that a...
Approach the mirror.
It's called...
Okay, so it's still the unraveled. You find yourself alone quiet once again. Who are we now?
There's a world beyond the endless walls
Okay.
of the long
All right.
quiet. I'm curious.
Good. So it's the same thing. Okay. I like our ending. I like the Dancing Under the Stars. I feel like with Dancing Under the Stars, we did the right thing. That was sad. I know she said we have one more left, but it's late. We will do this tomorrow. We will probably do a short stream, finish off whatever last entity is left, and then maybe not tomorrow. I think I'll take a day off from streaming tomorrow, but the next day we'll probably finish whatever entity is left, and then depending on how much time it takes, we'll either start Death Stranding or we will do Phasmophobia or Monster Hunter World or whatever, right? But yeah, it's already way too late, so I don't really want to push further than we went, because that last one took an hour. And yeah, I'm pretty good about remembering what hasn't been done. Oh my god. But yeah, oh my god, thanks for hanging out, y'all too. This was a really cool stream. Interesting game, really liked it. But yeah, I will go ahead and see y'all tomorrow. I do have good news for y'all. Monday morning, the first Andy and Laylee episode 3 will go up on YouTube, and then part 2 will go up the next day, and part 3 will go up the next day. So Andy and Laylee will be finished up officially on the YouTube VODs. I'll put a shout out in chat. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna take the day off tomorrow. If I don't take the day off, we'll probably just do a Phasmo stream or something like that. And then the next day we'll do we'll wrap up Slay the Princess. But yeah, that scared me too. All right. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks everyone who stopped by. Y'all have a good one. And yeah, this was a fun game. Take care, y'all.